Back at it. What y'all doing? That motherfucker bouncing. Palantir is just always going through a struggle. I mean, from 185, from 200 to 185, I ain't see that. Not that quick. But it's only an opportunity. You know, I love options contracts, so it's only an opportunity for upside call leaps and swings. That's what it is. You know. What it really looked like is happening is though, it really looks like a wild situation getting ready to take place. You know, President Trump is live on YouTube giving an interview, and all these type of things. Like these are things that can make the market just. The market is just, it's very, very volatile. I think the market is never going to be like this. I don't know if it ever was like this stable, like just like how it's just was a consistent bull market, a consistent bull market, a consistent bull market. Like the bears roar quickly. You got to be ready for a bear attack at any given moment. You know how the bears just stay in the woods, and every now and then it's an attack. That's how bear market used to be. Bears stand up every now and then, but then the bears coming. It's a bad attack. They done dug deep down. That's a bad pullback. And the bears dig deep into your foot. You know they whoosh, scratch you because you get away. That's a baby bull, baby bear market. You know what I mean? Baby bear when the bear go wild, dig all into you. President Trump is right. For years and years, I was born in 1970. I'm 54 years old. So maybe a lot of people trading the market, especially people younger than me, wouldn't, like. So Trump is talking about a lot of things on the live that he's on right now. And one of the things that President Trump is not wrong about is just that all of these countries forever have sent us the worst people of their countries and their societies. People they don't even want in your country. If you in a third world country and you don't want them over there, what you make them think we want them over here in our civilized nation for? And so whoever, whatever judge, whatever, no. If you over here illegally, you don't got no rights. You don't have no rights if you came into this country illegally. And you was a criminal in the country you came from, lock your ass up some due rights. Get the fuck out of here, lock their ass up until we get their ass the fuck up out of here. The worst of the worst. I agree with him on that. I agree with him on that. They lock us the fuck up when we do something wrong. They lock us the fuck up when we ain't did shit wrong. There's a whole lot of Americans locked up, especially men of color, on false motherfucking charges. I did 4 years. The police kicked my door without a warrant. White cops put a case on me because the prosecutor had a personal beef with me because of somebody I was politically connected to. I don't have no reason to fucking lie. I done already went and did my 4 years. They kicked my door without a motherfucking warrant, which means all the evidence was supposed to be suppressed. The evidence was not suppressed. Bro, you know what? People of color, people of color, because it's African Americans. I'm a Native American, bro. I don't believe in black people. I don't believe in the word black, bro. I'm just going to tell you, I don't believe in the word black. Black is not a race. Black is not an ethnic diversity. Black is a color, bro. White is not a race. White what? It's white Italians. It's white Irish. White Germans. Black Germans, if that's what you want to call it. A German is a German, and an Irishman is an Irishman, and an Italian is Italian. I'm a Native American. I got paperwork to prove it. My blood type is O. Me and Africans don't even have the same blood type, and race is not determined by skin color. And yeah, America, not just, I mean, yeah, you're right. People of color, they need to get themselves together. We, as people of color, I'm a Native American. No, it's deeper than just a classification, bro, because African people who were brought here during slavery and who were enslaved in this country, it was predicted that it was going to happen. It's in the Bible. I don't get to talking about the scriptures in the Bible because this is really a financial channel. But the Bible said that the Ethiopians and the Sabians, which are dark people, was going to be brought to a country naked, in chains, with their buttocks out. That means butt ass naked. Where the fuck did Ethiopians and Sabians come to? Butt ass naked in chains. The Americas. So America is prophesied in the Bible, its existence. This country is the greatest country in the world because this country is where the prophecy of God unfolds. The end prophecy, the last day prophecy, the revelation prophecy unfolds and begins in America because the whole world's people from every part of the world are centered here. The world's history is centered in America because America holds the descendants and of the world's people. Me and the descendant of an African do not have the same blood type. My blood type is O positive. Now, we come in all complexions. It's white people. My white rock artist, his skin is white. He got the same blood type as mine. Is he a nigga? He got the same blood type as me. But he just a different color. Your blood, your race is not determined by your skin complexion. I was watching a documentary about Al Capone. It's a Sicilian standing next to him that's like darker than my brother. My brother is Native American and Irish and Italian. His white daddy adopted me and raised me. My brothers and sisters' father raised me. My brothers and sisters look like Puerto Ricans or something. My biological father came from the islands, Barbados and Antigua, and Spanish Florida. Florida was owned by Spain. Florida never had slavery. People don't even know the history of America. I'm a Native American. These white people tested me for my race because they wanted to force me to be an African. This is a government document, notarized. These doctors are doctors in genetic testing. These are doctors in genetic testing. They are trained. They have PhDs in determining a person's race by their DNA, not their skin color. And they said that I'm a Native American. This is the DNA Diagnostic Center. These are the people who do the test for Maury, Montel, and all those big name shows. Race is not determined by skin color. It's determined by your DNA. On the reservations, on the Native American reservations, the full bloods, the people that are registered and listed as full blood, their blood type is either O or A. Yeah, I just looked at. I'm a Native American. But see, you say I just look black. But do I really look black? You don't know what real Native Americans look like because you don't know the history of our people. Before we started mixing with the whites. Here, bro, look at this. This is a book about the native. This is a book, bro. Look at this book. The History of the Native Americans by Bill Yeen and Susan Garrett, the North American Indian. Look, bro. Look, bro, Native Americans were dark. Billy Bowlegs, right, a Mississauga Seminole, assumed leadership of the Seminole during the Second Seminole War after Osceola's capture by government forces in 1837. Look at this, bro. These Native Americans, these mixed breed, that's the white man. Look at the Indian. What is this? Below. Delegates from 34 tribes posed in front of Creek Council House in Indian Territory in 1880. These are Native Americans. So when you say I just look black, no, I don't look black. I look Native American, but motherfucking white people and modern people don't know what a fucking Native American really look like. I ain't no cub, blood. Don't call me cub. Call me G. I don't call no Crip niggas blood. Don't play me like that in my life, cause yeah, don't call me cub. Call me my G or something, blood. I'm a blood. I wouldn't call you blood if you a Crip, homie. Have some respect in my life. Don't be talking that shit. I ain't cub. I'm blood, homie. These are Native Americans. These are Native Americans. You see the white man and the Indian? These are Native Americans, nigga. And they forced the dark-skinned Indians off of the reservations, and that's how they ended up mixed in communities with people of color and reclassified as black and Negro. Because if you was a dark-skinned Indian, you couldn't hide in no white community. When they forced you off the reservation, you had to live where Africans live, you goofy motherfuckers. Anybody on my video talking that shit, I ain't that motherfucker, bro. I'm not the guys from Earn Your Leisure. I just trade stock and invest. I came from the streets, so all you motherfuckers be popping in here, I'll pop off on you bitches till I get my life. I changed my life and did a 360. I don't commit crimes. I'm still with the activities. I'll fuck a motherfucker up talking that shit to me. And don't pop in my live with that shit. Go to fuck somewhere else and pop in somebody else's live. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga, my government name is my government name. My artist name is Santorio Hector. I don't never have to lie to no motherfucker. Get the fuck out the live. I'ma take you out. Don't call me cub, blood. I know how to work this shit. I could remove you, but I'm not. It is okay to be of a brown complexion, but be who you are. You can't force nobody to make you be something that you not, and that includes you, nigga. That's what a nigga is, a ignorant ass motherfucker. You ignorant ass motherfucker. Here go the paperwork right here. Goofy ass nigga. That's a race. You niggas don't remember on the big name talk shows when they used to do the genealogy test? That shit used to flash up on Maury and Montel when it say the DNA Diagnostic Center. You know why they used to make sure they flash that shit? Because these are the best people in America for testing to determine what race a person is from their blood type. They are the best in the country. DNA Diagnostic Center. Do you know what diagnostic means, dummy? It means to find out what is the makeup of something, or a diagnosis. What's the problem, or what is the compound that makes up something? They diagnosed my race, you idiot, from my DNA. Goofy. The alleged father is not excluded as the biological father of the child named above. Based on the testing results obtained from the analysis of the DNA loci listed above, the probability of paternity is 99.998. This probability of paternity is calculated by comparing who did they compare my blood to, you goofy motherfucker? I'm about to tell you. They went and got a Native American off the reservation with their hair down to his ass. What they think a Native American is supposed to look like. Now I'm gonna tell you something else about you niggas. You listen, but you don't listen. You know what I'm saying? And you probably don't know how to read, motherfucker. Because a lot of motherfuckers don't. But I do. That's why they get shit off on you goofy motherfuckers. They compared my blood to a untested. He had never been tested before. Unrelated. We had no relation, no similar. So we not related by blood. A random individual of the Native American population. Assumes prior probability equals 0.50. Since you talking all that shit in my live, nigga, you probably so dope. So I guess you might be able to read a 3-digit scale. And if you can, then you know that they said that, nigga, you don't even got a half a gram of Indian blood. You know how to read a 3-digit scale? I used to sell heroin. That's a half a gram, nigga. They said I don't have a half a gram of Indian blood. Trying to prove to me I'm black. Black, meaning you a nigga, the descendant of a slave. That's what they was trying to prove. Note, all possible mutations were observed. The mutation frequencies were observed. Do you know what a mutation is, nigga? A mute is when something happened or a splice in the genes that might alter the way that you look. This hair get long as fuck, bro. It's thick. You know why it's thick, you dummy? I didn't say that I don't have African blood in me. I said I'm not an African American. And I'm not. I'm a Native American. But I got some Ethiopian in me through my mother's bloodline. But that's not going to show up in my male DNA when you test for my blood, because the blood of the father was what show up. And none of my male ancestors was African American men. The African blood came through a woman. That's why it don't show up when they test me for my race, you goofy ass nigga. You don't know nothing about science. Don't pop in my life, nigga. Just because I used to sell drugs and all that, I've been to college and everything. I'm educated. And I was raised by my white father from a baby. So I don't think like you niggas. That's all I've been trying to tell you niggas off the top. I outthink any of you niggas, for real. Goofy ass niggas without no fucking education, won't finish school, won't do shit. You're popping. You ain't even got shit to do, bitch. You probably ain't even got no money, bitch. I'm trading stock right now, nigga. I'm working. You in my life talking shit. Fuck out of here. You goofy ass nigga. Is you sitting on 50 bands while you in my live talking shit? You stupid motherfucker. Go on somewhere, ignorant ass nigga. Don't call me cuz either, nigga. I'm a blood. Now, back to what I was talking about. All these countries sending they illegal alien. It's cool to be what you are, too, nigga. And I'm a Native American, a dark-skinned Native American. It's no such thing as fucking black, you nigga. That's what a nigga is. That's what they replaced the word nigga with black. Black, the blacks, the niggas. You niggas so dumb you don't even read between the lines. Even white people who respect people of color, they don't call y'all black. They say African American. Them same people that say black say nigga behind closed doors. Black ass nigga. As soon as they do a deal with you and get behind closed doors. My white daddy taught me that. My white daddy used to be with the people. We work with the people that nigga all day. He was white. They ain't hide it in front of him. They ain't know that he was part Indian, so he got dark skinned relatives, and he Yeah, my white daddy taught me how white people really are behind closed doors. They'll smile in your face, do a deal with you, and you would think they your best friend, homie. And you was a dumbass nigga behind closed doors. Or maybe you're a smart nigga, but the nigga too smart for his own good. Listen, so I don't give a fuck about none of that. And racism come from both sides of the fence. It's black people who, it's African Americans who are racist, or America is racist. You know what I'm saying? America started this racist shit. The world was not racist. America started this shit against other whites, against whoever. If you go read the president, the man just dropped a letter on how the president engineered the poor white hated towards uh, successful people of color to keep dissension in America. They trying to shake people out. I'm talking about something bigger than that shit you talking about anyway, though, bro. But anyway, they trying to shake you in the market, bro. The market might be forever volatile. Stock market savage. You know what I'm talking about? Download the albums on all music platforms featuring artists from across the United States. This guy in here talking crazy. He probably ain't doing nothing. I'm trading. I'm trading right now. You know what I'm talking about? I don't want to hear that. I'm getting to money. I'm putting in contracts. I'm getting to some money. I don't know what you talking about, blood. You in here calling me cud and all type of disrespectful shit. This ain't no politically correct channel. Real Native Americans was dark as fuck, bro. Darker than me, some of them. Look at this shit. These are real Indians. This the history they trying to hide. It's coming out. That's a white man. That's an Indian. All this is 34 tribes. If that's 34 tribes, how come in all the movies about the Wild West, the Indians look like white people? How? These are members from 34 tribes. Look at him. That's a Native American. Look at the straight hair. That's an African. That's an African. But look at the Indian right next to him. They both dark. But look at his fro. And look at his straight hair. That's a white man. Come on, bro. These is Indians. That's a freed man. The Native Americans owned slaves, the 5 civilized tribes. When slavery ended, they had to make their slaves members of their tribes and give them land. That's why the white people broke up the reservations in Oklahoma. They like, them niggas ain't about to be owning no land. But it ain't have shit to do with it, because the land belonged to the tribal nations. They broke up the tribal nations. They stole all that land in Oklahoma. That land had oil on it. That belonged to the descendants of those African Americans whose grandparents was enslaved by those Native Americans. That land in Oklahoma where they found all that oil and that shit that they took from the Native Americans from illegally disbanding the tribes and taking their land. Fuck is you talking about, nigga, in here calling me cuz, nigga? I'm on a way greater mission than you, nigga. You in here thinking some shit, nigga, talking shit. Nigga, trying to be funny. Your bitch ass. Nigga, it's a Native American, nigga. Black as fuck. A Choctaw man in Louisiana, nigga, in 1909 demonstrates how to shoot a poison dart, nigga. Look at this long ass dart gun. This our people. He dark as fuck, nigga. And in our modern time, he'll be classified as black, nigga, and he not. And none of his descendants. Fuck is you talking about? I got my people's genealogy on paper. That's why I have these books, nigga, because I know who I am. Who is this? The left, Watchful Fox, a Sauk Indian, born around 1780, Algonquian speaking Sauk. Yeah, so all that little shit, those white Indians in the movie, and yeah, our people, some of our people mixed with white. Some of them lighter. It's white Indians. We come in all colors. African Americans' blood type is gonna be B. If your blood type not B positive or B negative, they lied to you, and you might want to do some genealogical research. Your ancestors were not African men, or your blood type will be B positive or B negative. And some of you people whose skin is white and your blood is B, your people's probably was creeping in cabins. You know what I'm talking about? So man, don't start with me. But back to what I was saying. You know what I'm talking about President Trump. He's a sharp guy for his age, and he is not wrong about not having to give no fucking illegal aliens that are also criminals no due process to get them out. There ain't no formal way to get them out the fucking country. They ain't entered this bitch the right way. Snatch their ass up and get them out of here. Hell yeah, them original Native Americans was dark as hell, Elijah. They was dark as hell, Elijah. Our people are not. My white daddy used to say, look, bro, have you ever seen the descendants of some real African slaves? It's two different types of black, if you want to call this black. This is bronze. This is the red man that Thomas Jefferson was talking about. Nigga, Omerta. He got his mouth stitched closed. Be on the lookout for the Omerta man shirts. You niggas talk too much, but you don't ever shut the fuck up. He got his mouth stitched closed so he can't talk. With Omerta is the code of silence. With a gangster fedora on, like, bitch, I ain't saying shit to you. Omerta man shirts coming soon. You know what I'm talking about? Keep your motherfucking mouths closed. Oh, goofy ass Crip nigga in my shit calling me cub. Nigga, I would never. I got an uncle that's neighborhood Crip, and I got a son. And motherfuckers will never call me cuz. They call me G. My son don't call me dad. He don't say cuz. He don't never cuz me. Just like, you know what I'm talking about? I ain't gonna blood my Crip nigga. What's up, my G? He ain't no blood. I'm gonna blood my Crip nigga and disrespect him. He popping in my life talking about cuz with a. If I want to say cuz. Yeah, I'm grown as fuck. I might could play with some of my Crip niggas like that. But I could. You know what I'm talking about? I do. That's me and my business between me and them. I don't even know you, dude. Sitting Bull. Rain in the face. Gall. Left. Rain in the face on the left, a hunk Papa Sue. He killed Captain Tom Custer and ate his heart. He ate a piece of his heart. Rain in the face, victim's heart, a grisly practice, sometimes carried out on captives in revenge for humiliation inflicted earlier by George Custer. Rain in the face wasn't no joke. Gall. Native Americans, my nigga. What the fuck is y'all talking about? Look at the white man, look at the Indian. So yeah, it's a lot of dark-skinned Native Americans like myself who living in the regular population because when they forced us off the reservations, if you was dark-skinned, you couldn't just mix in no Caucasian community. You had to be in a colored community. It was illegal to even say you was an Indian. We had to hide. So I mean, you know what I'm talking about? So yeah, we teach over here about more than just this a reality channel. This a reality channel, my nigga. And you know, I like teaching. And so yeah, anybody, nigga. Uh yeah, I'm different. I don't even pay taxes on my payroll checks when I work, bro. I haven't. Not since they tested me for my race, cause I know the law. I ain't paid a federal tax and I'm not in jail. I don't have to lie to you. I ain't nobody in here I gotta lie to. Ever since they tested me for my race and gave me proof that I was Native American, I know the law. I get free health care. I don't pay taxes out my check when I work a 9 to 5. No company that I've ever worked for since I got that paperwork has taken tax out my money. So you niggas can say whatever you want to say. I sure take advantage of my perks for knowing who I am. Man, get the fuck out of here, B. The market is the market is volatile. Stock market savage. Shout out everybody who popped in the live. Excuse me. I don't like when people be popping in my shit talking shit. I'm new to this whole podcasting world and I've been known to read motherfuckers my whole life, like since I was a youngin'. You know what I'm talking about? A lot of these brothers, they be emotional, especially these men raised by only their mother ain't have a father. I had a whole father. And then not to mention my father was a white man and he was a dog. He was a savage and he was connected to the Jewish syndicate and the mafia. I came up around powerful white people and powerful men of color. I ain't come up around no weak ass motherfucker African American men. I came up around African American men who was on into some other shit because they was fucking with my white father who was connected. So if my father fucked with a colored man, a man of color, he was about his business on top of his game. And he had an honor code. I don't know nothing about where these niggas came from. And back in the day when I got jumped into the gang, and when I was 16 years old in 1987. I'm 54. Like, I don't know how old if niggas think I'm young or something. I'm 54 years old. I know I'm a seasoned ass motherfucking veteran, like, out here. And I know how to read, write, analyze data, break it down. I have a college education. You know what I'm saying? I have a vocational school degree in computer office technology. I have a higher education degree from Yellow Brick Education as a music business executive, as somebody who has learned and went through all the music business essentials to be a manager, a label head, which I am. I own my own music publishing company and record label. So, you know, I don't know what, a lot of motherfuckers being here popping shit and thinking that a motherfucker just around on social media not doing shit like they ass. I don't even keep. I don't even. I don't even keep. I don't even keep cash on me because you know what I mean. It don't be no need to. I don't even cash on me, but it don't because it don't be no need to. Because all I gotta do is tap a card to pay for everything. You know what I'm saying? But a little soft, even just niggas be in the live be talking shit and don't even. I keep a little soft 150 just laying around just in case I want to go get some snacks or something. A little soft. That ain't nothing. That's just a little soft you know, 150, 200 or something. Like, just, it ain't. A nigga will pop in my live talking shit and won't even have no money. Won't be getting no money. A pop in my live to talk shit and be a disruption to the live and don't have a motherfucking thing going on. Don't have a motherfucking thing going on. Look at this shit. Mm. Yeah, President Trump, he ain't lying about that. They need to get the illegal criminals up out the country. Yeah, we don't want the people that you don't even want in your country over here. You don't even want them in your country. We don't want the people that you don't even want in your country in our country. I mean, it don't make the judges and the people that are giving him a hard time about what he's trying to do just to be in resistance to him because he's the president and they are in resistance to him and to the party. What difference does that make when that's the best thing for America? When the best thing for America, we got enough dangerous criminals that was created and born and bred right here. What the fuck? Do you know how many murders has been in California? From gang wars, from the Hoovers and the Main Street Crips, whatever. The Rolling 30s and the Jungle Stones, yeah, I mean, it's hella gang wars. And then to add to boot, the Mexican Mafia, the American Mexican Mafia, the American Mexican Mafia, the cartels, all of these criminals already in America. And so we want all these third world countries and motherfuckers just sending all they fucking the worst of their society to America too. God, go with America. What is the worst of society gonna be in somewhere else? They gonna come to America and to go legit. These motherfuckers is the type that's still committing crimes in places where you get fucked up for committing crimes. And they not scared. They don't like fuck America, the America's law enforcement system. Y'all crazy as hell. They need to get the heat right. They need to get the fuck out of here. They biting them, let them slip in, get them out. Exactly, get them out. We had enough to worry about keeping our streets and our children and our elders and our women safe without the worst of the worst of all of these foreign societies being flooded into our streets. And that's just the fucking real. Anybody fighting against President Trump on removing the motherfuckers from out the country, you're a fucking idiot. And you don't give a fuck about what's best for the country, because if you're in resistance to what's best for the country just based on beefing and being contrary because of political, that's the shit that keeps the country from progressing, really. Really. This market is very, very volatile. You know, it's like it's like that. The market manipulation is almost obvious at this point. It's almost obvious at this point. These are institutions. These are sharks and whales, and you know they it should only be. I don't know. Like, yeah, it's definitely with social media and with live streaming and with the way that we can understand the news that's being disseminated and pay attention. If you really pay attention in the messages, it's really obviously subliminal. you know, obviously subliminal. So figure that one out. Anybody who can utilize a little thought, ingenuity. It's almost like the market manipulation. It's just like it's unbelievable. It is. But all you could do is just study this market and study it, analyze it. Like when shit get like this when you break out the week chart. Go to a week. If I look at the week, this motherfucker been making lower highs and lower lows. If you think about it. So this month, November the 3rd, we at 205 on November the 3rd. Day before yesterday, 205. Today we have 185. It's the 5th. So we went from the 3rd, 5. It's the 5th. We at 185. That's a $20. That's stock. I don't talk in percentages because a lot of people don't calculate in percentages when they do that with the market, like trap them do that. So I talk in dollar form so people can understand how much value was lost because they have to understand our people. I understand our people. The stock market, and they talk in percentages, but basically in 3 days, from November the 3rd to November the 5th, this stock $20 in value. It went from 205 to 185. So the market, they know. This is why I'm saying this is about to be crazy. They about to decrease the amount of money you need to day trade. You know why? Because they know the psychological mind of the average new investor. Even though the loss that they see is not a realized loss on paper, motherfuckers see a stock go down $20, they panic. That shit went down $20. Especially someone from a poor mentality, from a background and an area of having lack and not used to having. So now they watched it go up $20. They looking at that shit on paper like, yeah, the shit go down, they panic. Now the stock went down $20 a share. If they only got 100 shares, if they got 50 shares, if they got 10 or 20 shares, they looking at the loss, the unrealized loss, because it's not a loss. It's only a loss on paper. It's an illusion. As soon as you panic sell those stocks, you just made that loss a reality. Because if the stock goes up 3 days from now, and it went higher than what you was looking at when you was like, yay, before you panic when they push the market down. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Like, real talk. You have to have a psychological fortitude and the ability to stay in your place and in your position. This is why investors have a greater advantage than a trader, because an investor is holding for the long term anyway. So you like, this is for my future. I'm investing this for my future. The market, the stock go down $20. You don't care. You ain't even trying to touch this for 5 years. You're like, psh. So an investor don't really have to pay attention to the market, except for the fact that when the shit drop, you should be buying more shares. So on the ride back up. That's all. That's kind of hard to do because people feel like, you know what I'm saying. For some people, that's kind of hard to do, but that's the thing to do if you believe in the stock and the story, as they say, hasn't changed and the fundamentals are all the same and the company is profitable. Stock market savage. Cleveland record producer, cannabis grower and breeder, Santorio Hector. Check out the records on Amazon, on Spotify, on Tidal, Google Play, Pandora, Boom Play in Africa. Those options contracts that I put in Monday, I made money off the call on D Wave. I made money off the D Wave call. And did I take something on Robinhood? If it was an upside call, I think I made money on that. The D Wave put. No, I made money on the D. I made. I'm okay. I made money on the VIX. I made money on the D Wave uh, call. I made money on the VIX. The VIX put. The Robinhood call. I'm gonna kill you in a minute. As soon as I get off this live, fucking fly keep landing on me. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna hunt him. I'm gonna kill him. So follow my real reality YouTube channel and follow me on this journey to build this $1 million portfolio and to blow up my record company and all that and utilize the market. I utilize the market to change my life. Stock market savage. Stock market savage. I did make $397 today. Ain't much. I made $411 today, man. You know what I'm talking about? It's cool to make $400 sitting in the crib. You know what I mean? Other people can't make $400 sitting in the crib. They don't know how to do it. All praises to Allah for, you know what I mean, for real, for real. Just teaching me, allowing me to be in a position and to be able to have connected with the brothers that could teach me the skills, that could help me learn the skills, you know what I'm saying, and I could tap in with that were actually doing this thing, you know what I'm saying, and successful with it. You know, it's a beautiful thing. For sure, for sure. Oh, damn. See, this the shit I hate though, cause we was just at 55,000 Monday. This shit be getting on my nerves, cause I'm trying to I'm trying to get to 1 million. I got a long way to go. Like and subscribe, like and subscribe, like and subscribe, like and subscribe, like and subscribe. At 1,000 subscribers, I'm personally giving away $100 to 10 randomly selected people. At 1,000 subscribers, Sam, $1,000 to 10 randomly selected people. You know what I mean? And I'm thinking when we hit that 1,000 subscribers, we're going to have way more than this $46,665 in the account. So it ain't going to be nothing to get at that. That investing is real. I want my community to know that I'm going to support my community that support me. I want the people that take the time to take time out of their day to come into my lives, to take the time to listen to what I'm saying and support my channel, know that I'm going to always give back to those that support me. Even the ones that pop in talking shit. At least if you're going to pop in talking shit and be disrespectful, subscribe. You know what I mean? You might not never pop back up in the channel and then be getting a notification from me because somebody randomly selected you, because I'm not going to select your ass if you was in my shit talking shit. But that's why I'm going to have somebody who does not know who I know from my subscription list randomly select 10 people. And at that 1,000 subscribers, at which time I will be able to monetize the channel and share an ad profit. I'm definitely going to give away $1,000, and we're going to randomly select 10 people and give them $100 a piece for a $1,000 giveaway total. Santorio Hector, Stock Market Savage. Like I said, I'm a record producer. Go on your Apple Music, your Tidal, your Spotify, your Amazon, your YouTube. Go wherever you listen. And you know what I'm saying? I want you to check out my records. Santorio Hector. Check out the video. That's where I need y'all to talk shit about that music. Hey, that shit trash. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, Hector, that shit ain't there. That's why I need y'all to talk y'all shit about this music. Popping them comments. Hey man, that shit trash. Da 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 da. Give me your honest opinion. I need your honest opinion on this music. What's trash? What's good? What's hot? What's not? You get up off here, y'all. You hear me? Y'all be blessed, man. Please learn to invest. I need y'all to learn to invest, man. I hope, you know what I'm saying, you understand the importance of every time you get paid, taking something and putting it into the market, finding you a good investment, a good stock. Do your research, find you a good stock. Go join the CNBC Investing Club led by Jim Cramer. Go join the CNBC Investing Club led by Jim Cramer and tap in. CNBC Investing Club. I'm getting ready to go renew my membership this week to the CNBC Investing Club and CNBC Pro. And you get stock tips right to your email, to your phone, stocks at night. They tell you what's going on in after hours markets, overnight trading, all the tools that you need to stay up on abreast on what's going on in the market and to be able to make the best decision. And a lot of times, if you're a member of the CNBC Investing Club, you know all the stocks that Jim Cramer is buying for the investing club. You could make a nice portfolio by just emulating the investment club's portfolio and picking stocks that Cramer is already picking and adding to the investment club, and you won't go wrong. I promise you won't go wrong. Naturalization? I didn't even see that question. Naturalization is no, I believe in naturalization. I believe that people should be allowed to come to America, but they should come the right way. You know what I mean, Coco? That's what I believe. So I wasn't looking at questions while I was. A lot of times when I'm talking and expounding on what I'm saying, I'm really not, you know. But yeah, I believe that in naturalization. But these people who's the criminals entering the country illegally, and why would they deserve a due process? And like, you know, they the judge is like, I guess they feeling some type of way because they just snatching them up and really holding them, containing them until they can get them out of the country. But you came in the country illegally, so you really don't have any due process. Americans get due process, citizens. You know what I'm saying? People here the right way get due process. And you know what I mean? One love. Learn to invest.